Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Good Effort Meg. Today, we're gonna be crocheting. I crochet quite often. I make gifts for family members. I make baby blankets, and I make other little dolls and things just as happies for friends and family. So I thought today I would bring y'all along, and we're gonna be making Pikachu. I have several nephews and a niece who are very into Pokemon right now. So there's actually 4 Pokemon that I'll be making in a series of videos, but today we're gonna be starting with Pikachu. So I just thought I would go through and we could do this together. Just grab yourself a cup of coffee and get all cozy. You can see I've decorated for Christmas and the holidays. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. The Pikachu pattern that I will be using today, I will link down below in the description if anybody wants to use it. I do want to give credit to the artist that did write up the pattern. It is a free pattern, so if you are interested in trying your hand at this, the only cost will be materials for you, which is fantastic. And another note, I get a lot of my crochet patterns from a website called Ravelry. I'll go ahead and link that as well down in the description. It's a great resource, even if you wanted to try knitting. So without further ado, let's get started. Now I think Pikachu is a famous enough character that everybody knows what colors to use, but just to show y'all, we will be using yellow, black for the tips of her ears, and brown for the tail and the stripes on her back. Now these are just some safety eyes. So they're just little plastic eyes that come with little plastic washers. And that's what we're gonna be using for Pikachu's eyes. Now there's multiple ways to do like colored cheeks for this type of crochet that we're doing. I will just be cutting out some red circles to glue to the doll when we're done. Next thing you're always going to need whenever you crochet is a good pair of very sharp scissors. This is a 3mm sized hook, and I have some stitch markers, and I just always use a paper clip to mark my active stitch. It just is easier to get on and off quickly when I take breaks to stretch my hands or my wrists. This is a yarn bowl. I was gifted this last year, I believe, or the year before, from my mother-in-law, and it's super handy. I love it. It's a beautiful like sunset color, but you don't need this in order to crochet, but it's definitely handy, and it's just a beautiful piece of pottery. One other item that you will need is some polyfill, or I've seen people use scrap yarn or scrap fabrics to stuff their projects with, which I think is a great idea, again, to just recycle and just reduce the amount of waste that you're creating with your crafts. So I almost forgot to tell y'all the most important material that I need whenever I'm crocheting is I always have a cup of coffee with me. So sit back, relax, and I hope this is cozy and just enjoy this Pikachu coming together. I'm just marking my first and last stitch in a row. I'm really bad at keeping track of that, so I just found putting markers in both helps me. one of my bad habits when I crochet is I crunch my shoulders forward. So if you're new to crocheting or experienced, I would recommend stretching those shoulders back every so often. Make sure you stretch those shoulders back, otherwise after a couple hours of crocheting you will start to really feel it through here and in your shoulders, so just make sure to stretch. Okay. And this is why it normally takes me twice as long as I expect to get through a project. the head. Okay. I always like to leave an extra long tail for stitching because I am not the best at stitching, so if I make a mistake, I have a little bit of wiggle room. Now we're gonna put the eyes in. take a break, stretch the hands, the arms, the shoulders, and give Pennie all the pets. Look how pretty you are. Do you want your toy? Okay, I'm sorry. ears are done. Aren't they cute? Alright, so all of the crocheting is done. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff Pikachu and put everything together, and I'll show y'all what it looks like at the end. Alright, so after almost 4 hours of crocheting and stitching and cutting, Pikachu is finished. Are you ready to see? Da, 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 da. Look how cute she is. So for the cheeks, I just use super glue, hot glue, or a glue stick to stick those on. But everything else is stitched together. Isn't she cute? So thank you for hanging out while I was crocheting. I hope this was relaxing. I hope that this was enough to keep you company while maybe you were working on a project of your own. I love crocheting. I love making these. Again, like I said at the beginning, this will be part of a series because I am making 3 more Pokemon for my nieces and nephews. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!